What is up? Welcome back to my channel and another episode of Test This Skincare Pan. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're following me on all my social media sites. And today in this episode of Test This Skincare Pan, we will be trying coconut oil mixed with turmeric powder. So I've been doing this for a whole week, but I just wanted to show you guys a demo of how the pen works, and you know, we're just gonna jump into it. I'm gonna leave a clip or a picture of the pen because a lot of you in the comments on the other channel were like, oh, you're supposed to do this, oh, you're supposed to do that. That is not what Pinterest said. I'm doing what Pinterest told me to do. So let's just get into this episode of Test This Pen. So we will be mixing turmeric powder with coconut oil. Now this pen is said to remove dark spots. Well, it fades it, dark spots. It also, you know, helps get rid of acne. Now, I don't know, if you have oily skin, please be advised that this may not be the pen for you. But with the dry weather here in Arizona and my sinuses are acting a fool, I said, why not? My face has been looking ashy lately anyway. So let's just get into this. So the pen essentially goes 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. I had to melt coconut oil in the microwave, so if you see stuff on the tablespoon, it's coconut oil. Don't be coming for me talking about I don't clean my utensils. It's just coconut oil, y'all. Calm down. So it's a tablespoon of coconut oil. Side note, this looks like more than a tablespoon. I need to go and measure this. So now that we have our turmeric powder in here, we're going to add coconut oil. So the pen calls for a tablespoon of coconut oil, so it's the same ratio, 1:1. Well, really the pen didn't say what you should do, but it did say a tablespoon of turmeric powder. Some say a half a tablespoon to a tablespoon, but it's up to you what you decide to do. So let's put this on. Side note, you guys, I am so happy to be back on a new channel. Oh, wait. We gotta put this on because I don't want to get my hairline messed up. Side note, my hair has been falling out on the sides. So I've been looking on Pinterest on how to get my hair back on the sides, because literally, I think from having a baby that I've totally stressed out. So like all my sides of my hair is falling out. I don't know. You know, I swear, for all you guys who don't have kids, I'm gonna just say this. Like, having a baby does havoc on the body. It's just crazy. Like, you know, I mean, it's worth it when you see your little bundle of joy, but you are never the same. All those lies they told you about, oh, it's gonna be wonderful. You are never the same after, trust me. But I think it's worth it, you know, having a beautiful child, you know, just, you know, I think it's a wonderful experience. So we're just gonna put this on our face. Targeting the dark spots. So if I'm looking in the camera, you know, I'm just trying to target the dark spots. So I did this for about a week. So I let it set on my face. Now the first day I did this, I thought this was going to dry on my face, and I will tell you this does not dry. It literally sticks like this on your face. So you need to be careful. Now you need to wear a busted shirt or this will happen. So make sure you have a busted shirt on. This is just an old raggedy shirt. And you know, so if you're gonna do it before you go to bed, I suggest you don't do it before you go to bed. If you have very oily skin, don't do this. Now, I will tell you, if you have oily skin, I suggest you dry your skin out. Now, you may hate this, but I suggest you use a witch hazel product, any type of product that's heavily alcohol based to dry your skin out, to use this. If you really have really bad dark spots and you want to get rid of them, you need to dry, and you have oily skin, you need to dry your skin out first before you use this DIY. I will say over time it does work. It doesn't work right away. Now, if you are very fair skinned, like 3 shades lighter than me. Now, see, I think I'm turning yellow. A lot of you have been saying that I've been looking orange on my main channel with my pictures. Look, I don't know why I look orange. You know, I have like different tones to me. But if you know, sometimes I'm dark brown, sometimes I'm dark brown, and then some days I'm light, like not light brown, I don't know, light brown, like the crayon, I don't know. Listen, anyways, you guys, so you know, what I was trying to say is if you are fair skinned, please make sure that you don't use this pen because this will stain your skin. I'm telling you. And then mixed with the coconut oil and you trying to get it off your skin, it's gonna be a mess. But if you do want to try it because you are fair skinned and you have like really bad dark circles, you could use it. But I would suggest using something to get rid of the residue of toner. Now, what I use to get rid of the residue of toner, of the residue of the turmeric, I said toner, but the turmeric was Aqua de Rosas, which you can find at savvynaturalista.com. After I rinse my face, then I spray Aqua de Rosas over my face and I use just the cotton ball to swipe it off. I do highly suggest you do this on the weekend. I wouldn't do it on a weekday, but I did do it during the whole week and there were days where people was looking at me crazy. So if you don't mind the looks of craziness you are going to get and you are highly confident in yourself and you don't care, like if they look at you like, you look at them back like, what's good? Then by all means, you know, do your thing, honey. Be confident in who you are, but you know, it kind of will start to look crazy if you're fair skinned and you looking yellow and then your neck is looking fair, you know. So, you know, be careful with that. Now, that's just it. Now, I did use Aqua de Rosas. I wiped it off with a cotton ball, just lightly did it. I'm just going to show you guys what I did on camera today. So, yeah. And then after that, put Miracle Glow oil on my face, which you can find at savvynaturalista.com. Miracle Glow oil. Then after I did that, I went to bed, went to sleep. And then in the morning, I washed my face and most of it came off. But if you're doing it for a whole week, it's going to be hard to get off. So the dark marks did fade over time, I would say. So yeah, that's my advice. But you know, let's let this set and then we'll be back to wipe it off. Okay, you guys, so we're going to take this mask off. Side note, I'm using a very soft washcloth. Or a shirt. So if you don't have a soft washcloth, you can use a shirt. So we're gonna just dip this. Now this is very warm water. If you have oily skin, I think cold water would be best for you because you essentially are putting this oil which will clog. Now I do have T-zone areas where I do have large pores that have oil in them, like, you know, my chin, my nose, up in here. T-zone, y'all know. But you know, if you do, I suggest you use kind of cool lukewarm water. But this is warm water, warm, more hot on the hot side, but not piping, but warm. But I would suggest if you have oily pores to use more cool water, because you tend to want to, as you're wiping it off, close your pores. I would say, I hope that makes sort of sense. You don't want to keep your pores too open when using oils like this, especially heavy coconut oil. Y'all know heavy coconut oil is pretty heavy. I also want to say, you know, if you do want to try this, you could use a better high quality of oil, like hemp seed oil will work wonders. You know, hemp seed oil is a very dry oil. Meadow seed foam oil will work. Oils like that. You don't want to use heavy base oils that tend to clog pores as coconut oil does. So yeah, just a little tip for all you guys who do decide to use this and you have oily skin, use hemp seed oil. I should do one with hemp seed oil, but then that would be me making this concoctions up and this ain't tested, and then it wouldn't be tested skincare pen. So we're just gonna wipe this off our face. So the reason why we're using a soft washcloth is because turmeric powder has sort of like, it's like a like a sugar crystal, sort of granulated, very harsh sort of. And when you're using a harsh washcloth, you can kind of cause lacerations because the turmeric powder is not a very fine powder. I don't know, can you guys see the residue that turmeric leaves? It's sort of like a sandy residue, and you don't want that on your skin. I mean, yeah, you don't want that on your skin, you know. I mean, you don't want to have lacerations on your skin when using a sandy sort of residue. So let's just get this baby off. Okay, so once you've wiped your face off completely, you want to make sure your face is completely wiped. Side note, look at my hand. So you fair skin, look at this. Look at this. so you know what it looks like. But anyways, once you do that, now this is my routine every time I do this for a whole week. I use Aqua de Rosas, which you can find at savvynaturalista.com. And then I just, oh yes, I just love it. It smells so delicious. Oh, and so then I just literally in like this, but you have to make sure your face is really all the residue from the turmeric's off, because then you want to get that second layer of the residue off your skin with facial toner, and mine is Aqua de Rosas. So here we go. There you go. So this is how I do it, and this is the clean. See, white face, clean part, and look it, see, it's like a mustard color, so it's another residue left. So you just want to wipe it off like that. I love doing this. And then after you do that, look it, still a little residue. Then you always want to do a washcloth. Regardless if you do my routine this way, you want to use a washcloth to get the rest of the turmeric residue. So if you decide to put the mask on, then take a shower and you wipe it off in the shower, you still need a facial toner or any toner to get the staining of the yellow turmeric off your face. Like you need something. But your face will feel so smooth after. So now after that, I use Miracle Glow Oil, which you can find at savvynaturalista.com. Here we go. And then I shake it up. And, you know, we add some into our hand like this. And then you put it on your face. Oh. And then if you have oily skin, you can use Miracle Glow Oil. It rejuvenates the skin and it keeps it hydrated, and your skin won't be oily. You just need a few drops. You don't need a lot. Oh, and there we have it. After that, that's it, and then I go to bed, but I make sure the turmeric's off, and then over time your scars should fade. This is actually one of my favorite pans because I've been doing it for a week, and my skin's been looking horrific lately. I don't know, with the holiday season, you know, I've been getting pimples, I've been stressing lately, and I would say the turmeric and coconut oil by far is one of my favorites. I will say it's messy and it will stain your skin, but overall, I think you should try it. Give it about a week. Over time, it should completely fade, but I do use other skincare products, drugstore products as well for fading of scars. And then over time, skin does tend to rejuvenate itself, but regenerate itself. But I will say this, you want to aid your skin into doing that. I mean, you want to aid it, right? You have to help your skin. So I think this pen is wonderful. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next episode of Test This Skincare Pen. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you check out savvynaturalista.com for all your skincare needs. Make sure you follow me, Chandler, your host, on my social media sites. And I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, you guys.